Hello, this is the Turfway Park Report for Wednesday, December 6, 2017. We have 8 live races on the card this evening in Florence, Kentucky, and as always, the poly track is fast. Tonight's first race is a maiden claiming event for the maiden filly 2-year-olds. 15,000 down to 10 is the claiming tag, the distance 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite was number 1, I Don't Care What You Say, for trainer Eric Reed.
And they are racing. It's Penny Ann's Inn who's being hard hustled to the lead, but it's I Don't Care What You Say who has the most speed, and she'll clear as they head up the backside. So I Don't Care What You Say, the Street Boss filly, shows the way. The lead is now about 2.5 lengths. Perfect Beauty races away in second. Penny Ann's Inn broke sharp, but taking it in now back into third. Up on the outside, Naughty Ninja is fourth. To the inside, Hard and Prey is fifth. In between those two, Screamin' Dixie is sixth. Then there's a margin of a length and a half back to Shot of Good Judgment, who's next, flanked by Carolina Reaper, and outpaced at the back of the pack, Perfect Beauty. As they head into the far turn, first quarter was 24 seconds flat, and I Don't Care What You Say. I Don't Care What You Say, and Corey Orm still shows the way. Here's Perfect Beauty ranging up to the outside. Hard and Prey is third. Shot of Good Judgment is starting to launch a rally from fourth. Also, Carolina Reaper is closing in well as they run at the top of the stretch. They've got to get to I Don't Care What You Say. I Don't Care What You Say is led virtually from the start. Here's Hard and Prey, who's angled down to the inside, and all of a sudden, just like that, Hard and Prey has found the front. Down the center, Perfect Beauty continuing to grind the way, but by the 16th pole, Hard and Prey got through at the top of the lane, and that was the winning move. Hard and Prey on the class drop. Breaks are made in here by almost 6 in the end. Radar Vision came flying from last to get up being a photo for second there with Perfect Beauty in 114 flat.
And it was number 3, Hard and Prey, bet down from 8 to 1 to the favorite. Wins on the class drop here for Alberto Figueroa, trained by Jeff Mulcahy, and Dean Sarvis was up top for that rail skimming ride. Number 3, Hard and Prey, 580, 360, 280. Second, number 5, Radar Vision. Third was the 6, Perfect Beauty. And fourth, number 1, I Don't Care What You Say. The exacta was $21.40. The trifecta, $59 even. And the superfecta came back $674.60. Running time for the opener was 114 flat. Tonight's second race is a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2. The claiming tag is $5,000. The distance is 1 mile. Heavy favorite, number 7, Brooklyn Spites, on that big class drop from the Barno Wesley Ward.
And they are off. Prime for Talent broke well, but it's Pass Set Hit who will lead him into the clubhouse turn. Also away in good order, Pure Power hugs the rail and has raced up into second onto the run of the clubhouse turn. So up top, it's Pass Set Hit, clears off by just about 2.5 lengths. The big favorite, Brooklyn Spites, is racing in between horses while second. Towards his inside is Pure Power third. Prime for Talent's a close-up fourth while racing out in the clear. Then 3 further back, the Buckeye Kid comes next. And then a link further back, Success Phil is 6 and about 6.5 off the pace. Then a margin of 7 back to Brostroll, and then Innocuous, and then some... as they head up the backside at 25 and 1/5 second for the opening quarter. So it's Pass Set Hit still shows the way. Pass Set Hit in front by just about a length and a half. Prime for Talent races along in the second position. Brooklyn Spites, the favorite, is back into third, but being ridden to keep pace now as the Buckeye Kid ranges up to the outside of that one, and in fact just overtook third. 5 lengths further back, Pure Power is fourth. Now on the move out in the center of the track. Here comes a Bro Stroll who's closing in and launching that rally from the back as they continue to run around the turn. The half was in 48 and 3, and it's Prime for Talent overtaking Pass Set Hit. Prime for Talent overhauls the pace setter as they go by the quarter pole through 3 quarters in 113 and 4, and they run at the top of the stretch, and it's Prime for Talent, but Pass That Hit is resilient, still fighting on. These two outside the 8th pole are in front by about 4 lengths from a late charge. Down the center, Brooklyn Spites, a favorite, has finally found the right gear. Brooklyn Spites by the 16th pole takes the lead. Here's Brostroll, and Brostroll coming on the stand side. Brooklyn Spites trying to hold, Brostroll lunging, and Brooklyn Spites getting it done at 3 to 5 wins by just about a length. Brostroll was second, then Prime for Talent, the Buckeye Kid, and Pass Set Hit in 141 and 2.
Number 7, Brooklyn Spites, grinds out the victory here. Number 7, Brooklyn Spites on the class drop wins for owner Ice Wine Stable of Dave Reed, trained by Wesley Ward for his first victory on the meet, and Julio Garcia up top for the winning ride. Brooklyn Spites, 320, 240, and 210. Second, number 1, Bro Stroll. Third, number 8, Prime for Talent. And fourth goes 5, the Buckeye Kid. The winning exacta was $20.80. The trifecta, $48.10. The winning superfecta, $355 even. And the first daily double on the card, 3 and 7, came back $10.80. Running time for race 2, 141 and 2. Tonight's third race is a open 8 down to 7 claimant event to go, 6 furlongs, field of 8, jockey change on the 6 Mykonos to Azale de Leon, and the morning line favorite number 4 Jen Song for trainer Bert Crawford.
And they are off. Birds Gone Wild stumbled at the start and is last. It's Bud's Bayonet who's sending on out. Also quick into strides Moon Tidge. Through from between those two. Up rushes Jen's Song. Up on the outside, it's Ambidextrous Alex was fourth, has now moved up into second as they continue the run up the backstretch. So it's Bud's Bayonet shows the way. Up on the outside, Ambidextrous Alex is second. Through from the insides, Jen Song's third. There goes Mykonos out in the clear while fourth. Thorn taken in hand while fifth. Then about a length and a half further back comes Starship Mercury, a length in front of Moon Tidge. And after the stumble at the start, Birds Gone Wild is last of the lot. On the far turn run, just about 3 furlongs from home, it's Bud's Bayonet still up top now, cut loose by Pompel and opens up about 3/4 of a length on Ambidextrous Alex. Mykonos is switched into the 3 path as they run at the top of the stretch, and Bud's Bayonet on the class drop will turn him on down. Bud's Bayonet, but here's Mykonos who's coming down the sand side. Mykonos up to the outsides of Bud's Bayonet as they race in deep stretch, and Mykonos is still battling out as Bud's Bayonet will not give up and is fighting on. Now Mykonos has gained the upper hand and Drawn Way wins by almost a length in the end. Bud's Bayonet was second, tight for third between Birds Gone Wild and Jen Song.
And number 6, Mykonos, rallies from off the pace and grinds out the victory, getting up over the pace setter. Number 6, Mykonos, owned by Jeff Burkhardt and Daniel O'Donnell, was trained by Chip Brownfield and ridden to victory by Azale de Leon. Number 6, Mykonos, returns 13:20, 7:40, 4:40. Second, number 7, Bud's Bayonet. Third, number 3, Birds Gone Wild. And fourth, the 4, Jen's Song. Exacta, $76.60. The try, $165.40. The double was worth $39 even. Running time for the third race was 1:12 and 2. Tonight's fourth race, a maiden claimer. The claiming price $7,500. They'll go a mile in 1/16. Morning line favorite number 6, Slow Hand from the Varno Wesley Ward.
And they are off. Quick start for Schiller Sound. Also a quick start for Night Gallery. So as they race by us for the first time, there goes Night Gallery up to assume command. Schiller Sound away in second. Oak Shield was put in tight at the start, but has already raced up into third as it hugs that rail spot. The favorite, Slow Hand, has advanced a couple of spots, is now up into second. Trying to follow him, there goes Blitzkriger. In behind that quartet races Schiller Sound. Now Big Ralph moves a closer sixth, only about 6.5 off the pace. And then a Mix Maker comes next. A separation of about 4 or 5 lengths back to a Royal Ghost who's tugging hard at the jockey. And in fact, the saddle may have even slipped just a touch. And the 2 back markers are Oops I Am and Copper Mun as they run up the back stretch about 10, 11 lengths from front to back. First quarter, they walked at 26 seconds flat. So Night Gallery shows the way. Up the backstretch, they have just about a half mile to go. Now the favorite, Slow Hand, moves a closer second. Guided out in the center of the track, Blitzkriger is third. There goes Big Ralph on the move on the 4 wide side in the teal silk, has raced up into third. Oak and Shield hugs that rail spot as they enter the turn. Half, 51 seconds flat. So it's Night Gallery and Slow Hand. Here's Big Ralph. That makes it 3 in a line. In behind that trio, Blitzkriger in the red silks is being churned upon from fourth. Oak and Shield still saving all the ground while fifth. 3 lengths for the back. Schiller Sound comes next, 3/4, and a pedestrian like 1:16 and 2, and they turn on down for the money. So Night Gallery has set some slow fractions, but here's Big Ralph on the attack to the outside. The favorite, Slow Hand, is third, has 5 lengths to raise, and only about 150 yards to do it in, as Big Ralph has spurted away by the 16th pole. Now Slow Hand switches to the center of the track, but not going to get to Big Ralph. Big Ralph and Malcolm Franklin win by 3 parts of a length. Slow Hand was second, Night Gallery third, then tight for fourth between Royal Ghost and Blitzkriger in 1:48 and 2.
Number 10, Big Ralph, and Malcolm Franklin sits off of the pace and kicked it into top gear, turned it for home, and drew away to win to break the maiden here for owner Blue Haven Farm and Jerry O'Dwyer. Jerry O'Dwyer also trains Again, Malcolm Franklin was up top for Big Ralph's win. The winner, $9.40, $4, $3.40. Second was the favorite, number 6, Slow Hand. Third, the 8, Night Gallery. And fourth, number 9, Royal Ghost. Exacta, $26. Trifecta, $127.40. Daily Double was $106.60. The Pick 3, $119.60. And the Super, $1,342.60. Running time for the mile 16th, 1:48 and 2. Tonight's fifth race is a non-winners of 2 claimant event. The claiming price $7,500. The distance 6 1/2 furlongs. Scratch number 1, Troquette. Scratch number 13, Sacred Promise. Heavy favorite on the morning line. Number 8, All Hanson's on deck, carrying those famous blue and yellow silks of Kendall Hansen.
And they are off. Quick start for Motown Rhythm, who came running also quick into stride. Cat's cruising, and Tax Day has found his feet down along the inside. Against the rail, Prairie Schooner will make it 4 in a line as they leave that chute and they head up the backstretch. So it's on the inside, Prairie Schooner, Tax Day on the 3 wide side, Kulak. On the extreme outside, it's Cat Cruisin' and Motown Rhythm, 5 of them with about 2 lengths of each other. And then Ronto Society taking in proceedings from the 6th position. 4 lengths further back as they continue to run down the backstretch to Sure Prize as they make their entrance in the turn. All Hanson's on deck is going to be hung out in about the 6th path as they have 3 furlongs left to travel. The first quarter mile was timed 24 seconds flat. So it's Prairie Schooner shows the way. Here's Motown Rhythm, presses up to the outside. Ronto Society is 3rd. Now All Hanson's on deck has moved into about the 6th path as they run to the top of the stretch. Big long shot, Prairie Schooner trying to pull the upset. Prairie Schooner by the 8th pole with a 3-length lead. It's Motown Rhythm in chase mode. Now finally All Hanson's on deck has kicked it into top gear, and All Hanson's on deck just went by. So in the final 100 yards, it's All Hanson's on deck. The people's pick at even money is going to get it done here under wraps with Channing Hill. Wins by about 4.5. Long shot Prairie Schooner held 2nd. 3rd went to Motown Rhythm. Then late on the scene all day long was in a photo there with Sure Prize in 119 and 4.
Number 8, All Hanson's on deck, stalked well off the pace, and despite a wide trip throughout, gets the job done here, draws away late to win and pick up lifetime victory number 2 for this 3-year-old son of Hanson. Number 8, All Hanson's on deck, owned by Kendall Hansen, trained by Grant Hoffmans, and Channing Hill was up top. The favorite, 420, 320, 240. Second, long shot number 2, Prairie Schooner. Third, the 11, Motown Rhythm, and fourth was number 12, Sure Prize. The pick 3, $97. The pick 4, $291 and some change. The winning exacta, $103.80. The trifecta, $179.70. Again, the pick 5, $258. The Roland Daily Double was $24.20. Superfecta, $1,817.40. Running time for the 6.5, 119 and 4. Tonight's 6th race, an allowance optional claim event for the 2-year-old fillies to sprint 5 1/2 furlongs. Jockey change on the 1 to Malcolm Franklin. Scratch 1A, no partner. Scratch 5, Chavoo. Big favorite, number 3, Fairyland, for trainer Wesley Ward.
And they are racing. Laker Lady broke sharp. There's the big favorite, Fairyland. Off the gate, right to her flank in 2nd. Amber's Patriot rides the rail while 3rd. Shared Silence is 4th. Then comes Tiger Lisa, and Big Axe is at the back of the pack. Compact field, 3 lengths would cover the lot as they run onto the far turn. So it's long shot Laker Lady and 1 to 5 shot Fairyland breathing on her to the outside. Tiger Lisa is 4 wide while racing 3rd. Shared Silence in between horses. Down along the inside is Amber's Patriot. As the field runs around the turn approaching the quarter-mile pole, that's all for Laker Lady. She starts the moonwalk as Fairyland, racing well in hand and well off the rail, will turn them on down. So it's Fairyland to the outside. Shared Silence punches on through for just a moment, but now Fairyland's been given a little bit of rain by Julio, and she's opening up just outside the 16th pole, and Fairyland is now drawing away. The jock really never even moved. Now it's just a race against the clock. Fairyland is going to win gathered up by about 3 in the end. Shared Silence was 2nd, Big Axe 3rd, and Tiger Lisa was 4th, and the running time was 106 in 1/5 seconds.
No doubt about it, number 3, Fairyland, a cut above the rest here. Easily winning race 6 under wraps for owner Michael Tabor, Derek Smith, and Mrs. John Magner. Number 3, Fairyland, trained by Wesley Ward for his second victory on the day, and Julio Garcia was the winning jockey for the second time this evening. Fairyland, 240, 210, and 210. Second, number 4, Shared Silence. Third, number 6, Big Axe. And fourth, the 7, Tiger Lisa. Exacta, $35. The try, $55.70. Roland Daily Double was worth $7. The Roland Pick 3, $18.80. And the Superfecta, $325 even. The running time for the 5 1/2 furlongs, 106 and 1/5 seconds. Tonight's 7th race is allowance optional claimant event. For the fillies and mares, the distance 1 mile and 1/16. Morning line favorite number 9, Valentine Rosie, for trainer Mike Maker.
They are off. Myositis Mystique stumbled, but recovered nicely. It's First Embrace, who's sending on out. Also quick into stride from between horses, Rose to Glory. There goes the favorite, Valentine Rosie, to be a pace presence while racing 3 wide, right to her flank. Myositis Mystique off the gate, racing into 4th position, onto the run the clubhouse turn. In the middle of the track, away racing 5th, comes Make It Maria, about 6 off the pace. Right in behind that comes the pair of Naked Bootleg and Majestic Megan. Then a margin of 3 back to Leeloo's Journey, and Petillante is 9th and trailing. The first quarter was 25 and 2, and they straighten up for the backstretch journey. So slow fractions being set by Valentine Rosie, who is the 6-5 favorite. Here's Myositis Mystique still pressuring up to the outside while racing in hand. These two have opened up about 5 or 6 lengths on Rose to Glory, who is back in 3rd. Right to her outside is Make It Maria in 4th and racing in the clear, about 5 off the pace now. Then comes First Embrace, who is 5th. Majestic Megan breathes on her to the outside 6, so they're 2 by 2 by 2, and then separation of 3 back to Leeloo's Journey, who is on the move, the long shot moving well onto the far turn run. Half mile, they picked it up just a touch, 49 seconds flat, but it's still Valentine Rosie and still being pressured by Myositis Mystique. Now up on the outside, here comes Majestic Megan, who moves a closer 3rd. Leeloo's Journey, Teal Cap, continuing to grind the way. Rose to Glory, the gray, is trapped on the fence, going to need a way out, but has a lot of horse as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Valentine Rosie. Up on the outside, here's Majestic Megan, and now still continuing to fight on. Rose to Glory is going to try to split horses. Deep stretch, Valentine Rosie, now Majestic Megan, these two with 100 yards left to go. Now Rose to Glory's trying to split through and dive down towards the inside. Majestic Megan, Rose to Glory, Majestic Megan. Getting it done by 3 parts of a length to give Franklin 2 on the card. Rose to Glory was 2nd, then Valentine Rosie, and Leeloo's Journey may have been 4th in 146 and 3/5 seconds.
Number 6, Majestic Megan, pulls the slight upset here in the 7th race for owner Earl Trostrud, Cipriano Contreras. The Cipriano Contreras was the winning trainer, and Malcolm Franklin, with that strong stretch ride, gets his 2nd victory on the card. Number 6, Majestic Megan, the 4-year-old daughter Majestic Warrior, returns 12:20, 480, and 3:20. Finishing 2nd, number 8, Rose to Glory. The favorite Valentine Rosie ran 3rd, and 4th, number 5, Leeloo's Journey. The Superfecta, 6895, $2,077.40. Pick 3 was $32.50. The Exacta was worth $53.20. The Trifecta, $76.50. There was a late scratch at number 2, Lake Turkana.
And they are off. Not the greatest beginning for Firster Bel Canto, but it was a quick beginning for Schema. Also quick into stride right alongside her, there goes another gal. And Sakata now is a close-up 3rd. Street Love tugging hard against the jock while racing 4th. First-time starter Ethel Ether away in the 5th position, but out in the clear and only about a length and a half off of the leaders. Wave Dancer on debut came away racing in 6th, flanked by Carly Q, who is 7th. 3 lengths further back now quickly. Here comes Bel Canto after that slow start, has switched out into about the 4th path and is closed up into 5th as they took the opening quarter 24 and 1/5 seconds. So it's Sakata shows the way, but Street Love pressures up to the outside. Now Periute starting to urge along Ethel Ether to the outside while 3rd. Sema races along in 4th up to the outside. Here comes Heavenly Hill. Bel Canto made that middle move, but now is back into 6 as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Sokata trying to hold off Street Love to the outside. Down the center track comes Ethel Ether, and Ether further out. Now coming with good momentum. Here's Heavenly Hill motoring down the stand side. And Heavenly Hill sweeping up to the outside. And Heavenly Hill is going to win it here by about a length and a half in the end. Sakata was second. Ethel Ether third. Street Love was fourth. And Bel Canto for the high five was fifth in 112-3.
Number 3, Heavenly Hill rallies from well off the pace to win and break her maiden for owner Donna Meyer Farm, Don and Myra Ball, the winning trainer Ben Colebrook, and the winning jockey Ty Kennedy. Number 3, Heavenly Hill, $22, $745. Number 7, Sakata was second. Third, number 12, Ethel Ether. Fourth, number 9, Street Love, finishing fifth for the high five, the 2, Bel Canto. Exacta $61.20. The try, $175.10. The daily double was $148.80. The pick 4 for $1 ticket, $314.80. Superfecta, $1,670. Even the pick 3, $111.10. No winners in the high five. Carry over into Thursday's card, $5,106. The running time for the nightcap was 1:12:03. Well, that wraps it up for live racing for Wednesday from Turfway Park. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.